You never know when you'll need St. Vincent de Paul, but we're always here. Neighbors helping neighbors in need.
We are all neighbors in need. Those needs may differ, but by meeting each other face to face, we can offer service that promotes hope and human dignity.
At St. Vincent de Paul, it's the relationship that builds between two people in the food pantry, the supportive housing, the pharmacy, or in the conversation that provides the hope to turn lives around.
I've been coming to St. Vincent for years, and for years they've been there for me.
Nearly 100 families use our food pantry every day we're open. The largest food pantry in Dane County. 5 days a week, volunteers stock the shelves, glean and grow food,
some pears, there's a mango,
and guide each shopping family through the aisles as neighbors.
With a friend and a grocery store, you know, it makes you feel at home, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna eat now, you know, so that's a good thing, yeah.
These neighbors choose our pantry because it runs like a grocery store, with a variety of food and healthy choices. Our volunteers offer them a welcoming experience that honors dignity and each family's unique situation.
I think it's a real privilege to be with people who could use a hand, and I'm retired. I have the time, and I love it. I love coming here, I really do.
Many more neighbors are touched every day by the critical support St. Vincent de Paul provides to help them be more successful.
And I had no funds left to keep the rent going.
Helene Sweet's first call to St. Vincent de Paul was to request a home pickup for some household goods.
Good afternoon, thank you for calling St. Vincent de Paul.
But our receptionist heard the voice of someone who was on the verge of homelessness.
And so I was almost on the street or living in my car. I couldn't afford to pay any more rent.
The loss of her mother, financial instability, and an illness left Helene on the verge of collapse. The phone call connected her to a home visit, a chance for our volunteers to help people face to face when those in need are at their most vulnerable. It was a visit that saved her life.
I would probably be in a state-owned facility.
Instead, our volunteers helped her find an affordable apartment in Mount Horeb where she thrived and made new friends, including our volunteers.
Very thankful, and I have God that He helped me along. I was blessed.
How y'all doing today?
Clearly, when neighbors care about their neighbors, it benefits everyone. Willie Hill found that out at St. Vincent de Paul's charitable pharmacy.
Well, I think there's more than a pharmacy, you know, like you have people here, you know, they save lives and they love what they doing, and that what really make a pharmacy, you know, like people working and they not looking for a pay, they looking to help.
Yolanda, our pharmacy director, says the help goes both ways. While UW-Madison School of Pharmacy students are here learning the mechanics of the cuff and the art of talking to patients, Willie teaches everyone a little bit about life.
I think when you work in an environment where people are here because they want to be, it's a completely different energy. And I think that, again, that's also something that's priceless. It's something that you don't get to see very often, and it's something that's worth coming back for.
So here's your medication.
Since I've been coming here, they seem more family to me. You know, I can say that I love them, and, you know, I tell them every time I come.
See the flowers? Do you guys remember those flowers?
Oh, yeah. We came over here and met Elizabeth, and she showed me the place.
Second chances can be hard to come by, but St. Vincent de Paul offers a place to start again with housing and training services. Families like Shannon Connells are taking the first step toward regaining independence when they come to Seton House, our women's housing program.
It was a big relief.
Before that relief, a divorce, a mortgage default, and a short stay at the Salvation Army had left Shannon and her sons wondering where they would end up next.
It was really difficult because I hadn't been working since Benjamin was born, and so I had no income, and we lost the house, and I had two relatively small kids, and so I was kind of lost.
At Seton House, Shannon found more than a home. She found our program manager, Elizabeth, and others to help her rebuild credit, find work, and eventually permanent affordable housing.
They really nurtured us. They really took care of us at a time when I was just getting back on my feet.
Men who live at Port St. Vincent de Paul also understand home is where second chances start.
It's a real safe port in a storm.
After serving as a cook in the Navy, Doug eventually found himself homeless and living in isolation. The VA got him to Madison, and he eventually landed here.
All in all, it was a great experience. Definitely got me off the streets and communicating with people on a daily basis.
Doug is working at a local restaurant now. He comes back from time to time to help prepare the meals for men here. We play a critical role in our community by helping our neighbors in need. The generous nature and genuine love of our volunteers is the foundation of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul.